please just check out these elements 2024 October 27th and 29th when people dying like Valencia, over 2,000 people, maybe for no good reason, with heavy rains and floods. When we had these extremely straight alignments, when we was very straight between Moon and Saturn, I think if you was Moon, you could not see Saturn because Saturn was right behind Earth. And there was very strong dark energy activation, and just after 1 day or 1 day and a half, there was very straight elements where we was between Moon and Neptune, not exactly so straight what was with Saturn, but anyway very straight alignments, and huge heavy rains and floods like Valencia. And 2 weeks before, when middle of France had huge heavy rains and floods, we had the same kind of alignments very straight with Earth, Moon and Saturn, you can see here. And you can check out this middle of France huge heavy rains and floods. It works like the same time when we had these two alignments. November 11 and other one was November 12. Moon, Earth, Moon and Neptune. There is Saturn and there is Neptune. And the same kind of alignments after 1 month, 2 weeks after Valencia, you know. Check out. This was... No. I have to go back way, okay. But anyway, you can see this cycle works again and again. Like October, this was middle of France. And it is straight, these alignments. This happened many times, this activation with this Saturn and Neptune. It is straight, you can see. It is very straight. There it is. Straight elements, Earth, Moon and Saturn. And after 1 day, maybe 30 hours, about, we have these straight elements, Earth, Moon and Neptune. And it works again. This was Valencia. First was like the middle of France, and this is Valencia. And this next one is Malaga. You can check out Malaga, huge heavy rains and floods, very straight alignments also. Yes. And then was Wales. Wales, huge heavy rains and floods like this time. Just check out November 25. Straight alignments with Moon, Earth, Saturn and Neptune. And December twice snowstorms. We get snowstorms South Europe. And then we go to check out 2025 January 1st. You can see there's coming something extra. It is Venus, but also you have to check out other way. Venus, it was not so straight what Saturn and Neptune was. You can see Venus it's not straight, but also, of course it was works. But check out other way. What we have here. There is Mars. And you can see we was very straight between Moon and Mars. I think if you was like Moon and you looking, you could not see Mars because it was behind Earth. Mars, January 1st, 2025. And there was like a Manchester heavy rains and floods. It was like it's already start a little bit before, but it's getting stronger with January 1st because of this alignment, straight alignment, and there was extremely straight alignments. 4th January. this was extremely straight. Saturn was exactly behind Moon, you know. Saturn. That's what I tell you. You can check out 4th January. Saturn was exactly behind Moon center, and it was very strong dark energy activation. And just check out what kind of snowstorm USA had. Like 40 different area USA have these snowstorms. Also England, Holland, Japan get a lot of this snow this 2025 January, starting with these snowstorms. 4 elements, Venus was only one which was not so straight, like 3rd January, but of course it works a little bit together with these other elements. And that's what I tell you. Check out these elements, and if it's straight, it works hard. That's what I'm telling to you. There is this dark energy what physicists don't understand, which works hard. And just remember what happening like after these elements again and again and again. There's coming more these straight elements with these Earth, Moon, and these gas planets, and there's starting these kind of earthquakes, like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 earthquakes, like near Greece. Like it was like February, I think, 2025, because there was this cycle with 2 weeks. These straight elements works hard, and that's the way it's going. This is the keyword theory of everything. Nuclear of atoms expanding and recycling, expanding dark energy, which have a nature of electrons and photons, which also expanding. Physicists believing that there is electrons outside nuclear of atoms, but there is no electrons at all. But if you're sending like expanding light that way, where is expanding nuclear of atoms, these expanding photons can interact with the expanding dark energy, and they spawn new electrons, which also expanding. It is not space which expanding. This is the keyword theory of everything. And if I'm right, we can save people don't dying for nothing, because we can warning people that there is big possibility that this kind of heavy rains and floods, what they had like Australian today, 15th January 2026, because of 10th January there was Jupiter, Earth, Sun, Venus and Mars, very strong dark energy activation, and there's coming a lot of these kind of heavy rains and floods like all January, and extreme heat waves also possibility for Australian. Well, these Scotchy storms helped a little bit this warm weather like Australian, but it's might getting more hot later January ending, and like February we have a long elements Earth, Saturn and Neptune, and it works hard long time, and that's why Australian might get this kind of heat waves for like January ending and February, whole February heat waves for Australian. I think that's the way it might go. Anyway, just check out all elements. When you have a straight, there is very strong dark energy activation. That's what I'm telling you. Please, just